Welcome back to the Fire Dice Pokemon Unbound. In the last episode, we got out of the cube, and then we helped Marlon take on the Light of Ruin's new admin Vega, and we took down Powerlum Groudon. In this episode, we are going to try to talk to Zeb and have him work with us to take down the Light of Ruin's new hideout. Oh my goodness. Yeah, why not? Actually, is there something over here? Ooh, what's in here? Oh, this is where I was held. So we gotta go that way. We're gonna put on the clothes, and now we're Marlon. Ooh. Power potion, nice. And just remember, we are still only 4 badges in to this game, and so much has changed. Oh, sir, some guy with red hair blasted his way in here. I tried to stop him, but he just shoved me aside. Oof. Hello. Which floor would you like, sir? There we go. Open it. Bingo. Oh, you don't have key too. Zygarde cell. Gimme, 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 gimme. Give me! 3. Jesus Christ. How many keys do you guys have? Bingo. Items. Protein. Nice. And a dust ball. Cool. Hello. Can I help you? While Multigrown's gone, our mind power has become very limited, so it's essential that each of us becomes as strong as possible. Sure. Ha. Oh, blue. Scorching Sands. Bye. Malamar. Oh, I could have gone to, Ninetales. What am I doing? I expect nothing less from you, sir. Ew. Marlon, sir, I know what it looks like, but I promise I'm not slacking off. Uh-huh. I'll take this item off your hands. Hey! Card key. I'm sorry about the huge mess the base is in, sir. No. Ew. Marlon, sir. Aww. Some people are just loyal to a fault. Which isn't bad. I would not be... Bingo. Item. Item. Ooh. So you can get Dusknoir very shortly after you catch him if you wanted him. This is 3, right? Yep. Okay. Let's go down to another level. Onward, servant! Hello. I don't blame you. Hello. Sir, Jeff has ordered me to stop anyone without the proper clearance from entering the land. However, I'm sure it's fine if I allow you in. Oh, thanks. Upgrade. Ah. So I guess that's where you can get Porygon if you have Porygon. Oof. Ooh. Card number 3. And another Zygarde cell. Damn, you guys are hoarding these Zygarde cells. Hello. What do you got? I don't know what you did, but... Bye. Bye. Oh, well, thanks. Yep. I got the key now. Torment. Onward, my noble steed, down another floor. Up. I feel like we're gonna have to battle Marlon. Not Marlon, Zeb. Bingo. Hello. And so, Faye ordered the grunts to join Aqua outside a room. You understand now, Marlon? Frankly, the fact any grunts or scientists were allowed to remain is a miracle. I see. I know things had gotten this bad. But I think you know how to make up the difference. I know this may not sound like the most agreeable idea, but... What the? That's my uniform! Fire. Is that you? What? You're... No, it can't possibly be you. You must be some sort of spy! Aqua, how long must you torment me? You thought you could fool me again, figure, like he did? Even though I see that you wear Fire's face under that mask, you are still a far cry from the real deal. Once I send you running back to Aqua, deliver a message to him, for me. Tell him that you'll all suffer for your irredeemable sins. Oh boy. Mighty and I should have led with 9 tips. Immediately switch out. Go to Ninetales. Sweat. That's not what I needed right now. You withdrew? Or who? Up. Dude. Please, thank you. That did nothing. Alright, let's go, Hariyama. Oh, that's gonna do nothing. That's gonna do no... Of course you get a crit. Of course! Why would you not get a crit? Chop. You're getting annoying, Zev. Alright, let's speed this up a little. Oh, that's huge. Stop! Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, Umbreon's a pain in the ass. Deciduous. Ooh. Let's go to 2 cannon for that. Yeah, after I use 2 cannon in Bushido, Pokemon Bushido, it's just like, how can I not? He's just power, and he's fast too. And goodbye. Oh, I love 2 cannon. I wasn't a fan of using him in Pokemon Sun and Moon, but... Oh man, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. Okay, out again around 2. Dazzling Gleam, this should do a lot. I can just one-shot him. Gengar. So that's gonna be a Mega. So let's go to camera up. He's gonna lose his Levitate. Yeah. Well, this looks familiar to you, Zev. Oh, you motherfucker. Alright, let's... Oh my... Okay. Explode mode. Let's go to Metagross. No, you won't take anything else from me. Oh, that's gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. It did not hurt. I lied. Let's do a Psychic. Nice. And Iron Head should finish you off, honestly. Not quite, but close. Full punch. 2 crits. Ah! This battle style, this aura, it cannot be. Are you really fire? No, this can't be true. Zeph, enough! You don't have time for infighting right now. Fire isn't the enemy. The light of ruin is. And you can either accept that fact, or else I'll be assuming command of what remains of the shadows. Thank you. Now then, what have you been planning, Zeph? From what I gather, we'll be staging an attack on the Light of Ruin's new base. That's right. I have our remaining scientists locate their base. Once they manage to find it, we'll take the Light of Ruin by surprise and destroy it. With their main force still reeling, we'll steal back the prison bottle and what remaining Shadow Warriors they have left. However, I'm still unsure as to how long it will take to locate them, and unfortunately, we're pressed for time. Right now, Aklov is with Faye as she studies Hoopa. Once she finishes, Aklov intends to turn its power on Borrius. If we can take out its space while he's gone, we can catch him off guard when he returns, and seal Hoopa's power away once again. Without it, Aklov's power will be greatly diminished. Roger that, Zeb. And I take it you're certain Faye won't retaliate against us if we take action? I'm certain. From talking with some of our scientists, Faye could not care less about Aklov's goals. All she wants is to study that Pokemon's power. She'll give him her support, of course, but for the most part, it's up to Aklov as to whether or not he succeeds. Of course, we shouldn't make light of how dangerous he is alone. And it seems to me that in order for our plan to go off without a hitch, we need all the manpower we can muster. So I suggest we bring Fires along as well. Marlon, I don't understand. Why would you put so much faith in him? Fires only tried to interfere with us before. What makes you think he would even be willing to help us? We were in prison together in Cube Space then, and while we were there, we made a promise to someone. We promised we would destroy the remaining Shadow Warriors and set their souls free. And Fire knows that as long as the Light of Ruin is holding on to the Shadow Warriors, their souls will remain trapped. Are you saying that not only did you both of you survive a trip inside the cube, but someone else was there too? Someone knew about the existence of the Shadow Warriors? It was Aros, Zev. Faye imprisoned him in there 16 years ago. And not only that, it turns out Aros is Fire's father too. Aros! I see. So that's what became of him. Well, I'm not surprised then. He was already quick to identify bugs in any system. If anyone could figure out a way out, no matter how flawed, it would surely be him. So far, we'll be willing to lend us your aid. We intend to gather what resources we can and go for the lighter rooms directly. Yes, I'm aware. You and the Shadows haven't always seen eye to eye, have we? Then, if I trust you with our most important secrets, would that be enough? In that case, let me explain what our true purpose was. The true purpose of the Shadows. It all began 17 years ago. Zev's son had just passed away. As his old friends, we came to visit him from our home region of Hoenn. Zev, how are you holding up? I'm so sorry. Marlon and I just heard about your son. Ivory, Marlon, thank you for your condolences. It's good to see you again after all these years. I take it you traveled by boat to get here. How was the journey? Very pleasant. It took a few days to arrive here, but the journey was lovely. If I remember correctly, you have a son too, right? We did. Unfortunately, he succumbed to illness much too young. You are a knowledgeable scientist. Have you ever thought about trying to bring him back? Of course. As scientists, we thought that if anyone could find a way, it would be us. Sadly, there are no known methods to truly revive the dead. We had no choice but to try and move on. Then, a year later, Ivory gave birth to twins. It was one of the happiest moments of our lives. Of course we missed our first child, but our new ones have done much to fill the void in our hearts. Is that so? Where are they now, if I may ask? Yuder Log, a friend of ours, agreed to babysit them for the time being. They're with him now, back in Frozen Heights. Frozen Heights. A friend of mine lives there as well. He's my old partner, the one who helped me found my own company. But around here, he's simply known as the Guardian of Borrius. He even managed to befriend a so-called mythical Pokémon. I think his wife recently gave birth to their own child, actually. However, I don't quite remember the child's name. It was us! What about your new twins? What are their names? Their names are Kaz and Melanie. The most beautiful children in the world. Yes, that's right. Ivory and I are Kaz and Melanie's parents. Kaz, ever since he arrived, he's been looking for us, hasn't he? I always regretted leaving them both, but after spending so much time away, I had really hoped they could meet their old brother. Oh, how stupid I was. Perhaps I should take it from here. When I learned that we both experienced with the pain of losing our own children, I made an offer. Our combined scientific knowledge, united together under one common goal. I felt with that resolve, we could achieve the impossible. Of course, Marlon and Ivory were most skeptical, but after many attempts, I convinced them. They agreed to return their children to their home in Hoenn, and then move to Borrius without them. With no distractions, I was certain we would succeed. However, as we soon discovered, the three of us could only do so much on our own, and so we partnered with an independent organization known as the Society of Light, the Science Society. Together with their help, our research suddenly gained speed. However, this research required my undivided attention, and so realizing that I simply could not oversee so many projects at once, I stepped down from my position as CEO of Cube Corp. In place, I left it to a young woman, Fed, the leader of the Science Society. Yes, Zev is the inventor of the Supercube. The first cube, meant for simple storage, was a collaborative effort between him, your father, and Fed. It's what allowed Cube Corp to take off and become the major influence in Borrius it is today. And this is how she repays me after all this. She practically stole Cube Corp, a company I founded with my own two hands, and she allows Aklov to steal my shadows from me too. I shouldn't dwell on that now. Anyway, Faye was the one who gave us the template for the project, as you have likely guessed. Thus, before I stepped down as CEO, I established a new branch at Cube Corp entirely dedicated to the revival efforts. I called it the Shadow Branch, or as you know it, the Shadows. To avoid tarnishing Cube Corp's reputation, I had to ensure our experiment had no ties to the company whatsoever. And with that out of the way, we were able to experiment worry-free. Ivory, status report. We're ready to begin the first trial, Zev. Then let's begin, shall we? Everyone, take your positions. Zev, are you certain that this will work? Of course, nothing is certain, Marlon. It is merely the first of many prototypes. I don't expect perfect results on the first trial. However, we can worry about the finer points later. For now, let's find out if this is merely a hypothesis or not. To start with, I just place this Pokemon here, then place the sample remains next to it, and finally turn on the molecular fusion device. Now, once this cloak is on to shield it from the light, it should become mobile. It worked! Now let's see if we can actually move its body. Whoa! Quick, Marlon! Hand me that control gauntlet. Stay, creature. You must obey. I admit, this is not what I was originally hoping for. However, this certainly is a step in the right direction. Given time, we should be able to bring them back. All things considered though, the first test went rather smoothly. Faye said we had to continue the research, not to let this setback trip us up. Her words, spurred on by her, we continued to work on the Shadow Warriors. However, even with the control of the gauntlet, some proved difficult to control. One lashed out of my face, leaving the scar you see today. Another lashed out of Marlon, severing his arm. And yet, despite our injuries, we pressed on. Over the course of several years, the Science Society helped us capture more Pokemon and combine them with more test subjects. Some were living, as per Faye's request, and others were not. That is not to say we turned anyone against their will. Of course, Ogrins that became Shadow Warriors did so willingly for the chance to gain great power, but Faye, she was like a demontress, driving us to crueler and crueler extremes in order to revive our children. Of course, I suspect she had absolutely no interest in them at all. It was always the Shadow Warriors she was invested in. Eventually, we concluded we would not be able to bring back our children using the Shadow Warriors. Despite coming close with our last trial, the cost to our children would have been too great had we continued in that same direction. And so, we are forced to try a new approach, one that was extreme yet plausible, if recent efforts are anything to go by. The plan was to bring the ultimate weapon, the one mentioned in old legends, here to Borrius. But, while that weapon may be capable of mass destruction, it was also the same device used to restore the Foreign King's Pokemon. And if the weapon could bring a Pokemon back to life, it's standing to reason it could bring our children back as well. But how much of it was our idea, and how much of it was Aklov's mechanism? Yes, under Zev's instructions, we began researching the Dark Forest of Borrius. At the time, we hoped to use his power to bring us the ultimate weapon. Of course, we had no idea the Dark Forest was, in fact, our old partner, Hoopa. And from there, you know the rest. Phew! Well, that was an explanation and a half. Yeah, it was. Take it all in, Fire. Okay, now that you know what's really been going on, you should have no hesitation about working with us. I should apologize, Fire. I believe you to be some sort of spy sent by Aklov. If I had known you were the real deal all along, I would have reacted less violent. Sir, we detected remains of Hoopa's portal energy in Vivial Town. It's quite likely that that ruined base. Vivial Town. So, the old base used by the Science Society now serves as the Light of Ruins. I should have known. Marlon, we cannot remain here any longer. Now that Aklov is distracted, we must strike quickly. It is time to rally our fighting force and depart for Vivia Town. Prepare the Shadow. We move out at once. Of course, then. I doubt we'll have much time until Akalov returns. And Fire, please don't tell Kaz about Ivory. At least, not until the time is truly right. That we neglected our children in favor of another. The thought would sicken him. Oh, before I forget, keep the outfit. I think it looks rather good on you. Who knows? It may come in handy someday. Have you the means to cross border with the HM for Surf? If you cannot use it, then you should first attain Dohora City's gym badge before you group with us. We must reach Vivia Town as soon as possible, so please hurry. It's northeast of the Dehara City when you are ready. Oy vey. So much smoke. First floor, please. Alright. Can I have my clothes back? Yo. Ah. Let's check over here. We speed up. Oh! Gimme, 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 gimme. Yes. Oh wow, he was holding the Evilite still? Yes, we have the Metagrossite. Let's friggin' go! I'm so glad I checked. But I think we end the episode off here. Where is... Ah, there it is. In the next episode, we will take on the 5th gym badge. I'm loving our team, though. Loving our team. If we find a different mod, maybe it'll change up a bit, but as of right now, this is the set team right here. Actually, before I cut, let's see what items. Power Ink Glove. Okay. So take that from you. What are you holding? Scope Lens. I'm gonna leave that on you. Give you the Rocky Helmet. What can I give you? I mean, I could give her Snow Warning. And then give her the Icy Rock. Actually, before we end the episode, let's check out this gambling center real quick. Wait. Ew. Can I get the coin case? Thank you. Coins. Items. Leftovers. Ability pill. Weakness policy. And then Pokemon, what can we get? Porygon. Axew. Klefki. Eevee. And what TMs do you have? Echo Voice. I think in between episodes I'm gonna buy a ton of points, get a few items potentially. But thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, it's greatly appreciated, as well as subbing to the channel, and feel free to leave any comments in the comment section. That being all said, I will see you guys in the next episode.